Did you know that Disneyland Paris has 3 roller coasters that have inversions that go upside down? If you think about it, Walt Disney World in Florida only has one. That's the Rock and Roller Coaster over in Hollywood Studios. Disneyland in California only has one, and that's Incredicoaster. And Disneyland Paris, over 2 parks, actually has 3. The first one is Avengers Assemble Flight Force. It used to be actually called Rock and Roller Coaster, but they rethemed that whole area of Disneyland Paris Adventure World as Avengers Campus, and so they rethemed the Rock and Roller Coaster to Avengers Assemble Flight Force. So now at Disneyland Paris Park, we have Indiana Jones and the Temple of Peril, and it is you're kind of in a ruins building, but you do have a quick inversion there at the end. The entire ride is okay, but it does have the inversion. The other one at Disneyland Paris is Star Wars Hyperspace Mountain, and it is Disneyland Paris's version of Space Mountain. If you're a Star Wars fan, you're gonna love it. If you're talking about the inversion rides, obviously Disneyland Paris wins. However, I gotta give it to Walt Disney World in Florida for full thrill ride experience. But Disneyland Paris has those high-end inversion roller coasters. Here's a quick look at my hot take after riding those 3 in Disneyland Paris. All right, hot take from my first experience with Avengers Flight Force here at Disneyland Paris. It is similar, if not exactly the same ride as Rock and Roller Coaster in Hollywood Studios in Florida, and but it's themed to Avengers, and it's got a great line queue. You get to see Captain Marvel and Iron Man, and it's really neat to see it themed to the Avengers. So very cool. Hey, I just rode the Indiana Jones Temple of Peril here at Disneyland Paris. This is a pretty unique ride. I was trying to think of an example of what's similar in the U.S. parks, but I really couldn't think of one. It's an interesting ride. It's a roller coaster centered around a temple, of course. You can see the ride vehicle up there. Just 2 cars. There is an inversion, which surprised me a little bit, but it was a fun ride. Hey, I just rode Star Wars Hyperspace Mountain twice in a row. Went through the Premier Pass line and the single rider line. Both went pretty quick. Either place. This is you can hear the screaming. It is a roller coaster through and through. Themed to Star Wars. It's awesome.